closed schools, fees for buses, and furlough days. These are just some of the ways that our local schools are trying to afloat financially in an era of state budget cuts. Some say it's time to rethink how we educate our kids. News 5's Andy Cohen taking us beyond the headlines.
Next week, this classroom at Taylor Elementary will look more like this. To balance the budget, D11 employees are taking 2 furlough days this year, and for scheduling's sake, they're happening during Thanksgiving week.
We know that this is an instance where both the community, students, and employees will feel the impact of the cuts that are affecting to balance this year's budget.
Up until now, D11 has kept budget cuts away from the classroom by closing underutilized schools and trimming positions. But now they worry just how sharp their students can stay when the cost of educating competes with class time.
We're losing instructional time. We're losing the ability to pay our employees for those days. And eventually our employees may even go to other districts because they don't have the furlough day cuts as we do.
D11 isn't alone. In Falcon, students are already paying to ride the bus, and in Academy, students will soon be doing the same. In Pueblo, school closures are looming. Some in education think it's time that our schools start coloring outside the lines when it comes to teaching.
To really ask the tough questions about can we justify these expenses in an age of scarcity.
Josh Dunn is a political science professor at UCCS and has written extensively on school finance. He believes traditional classrooms will soon be replaced by less expensive online classes.
As one cost can be reduced, you can have one teacher teach more students online, but then also it provides greater flexibility for students.
D11 says they're keeping all of their options open as they brace for more cuts this spring.
And it forces us to be more entrepreneurial, which is good, but some of the downsides of that is those are tough decisions for community.
Andy Cohen, News 5.
And the governor is calling for more cuts to the K-12 education next year to help balance the state budget. We actually have more this year than last, but federal requirements to fund Medicaid and Medicare have wiped out that increase and put the state back in the red.
Hey, child.